Hello. So the last time I was here, I told everybody that my name is spelled Kimberlee with 2 E's because my mom was an elementary school teacher and needed my name to be phonetic. I have since found out from my stepfather, after he saw the video of my last performance, that actually my mother didn't know how to spell Kimberlee, so she sounded it out. It's a good thing she did have some education, or who knows how my name might have ended up being spelled. So, yeah, Kimberlee with 2 E's, that is me. So this is a clean show. So for that reason, I started thinking, nothing controversial, nothing bad. So therefore, I shouldn't speak about San Diego weather. It is more controversial than the wall. If you don't believe me, go ahead and write something about San Diego weather on Facebook and watch how heated it gets. My Texas relatives are the worst. They always get all discombobulated whenever I write something about San Diego weather, because everything's bigger and better in Texas, including their barometer. They really love their air conditions. They're like major big fans. But who doesn't get all discombobulated are my Washington relatives. Because it rains twice a year there. January to June and July to December. I heard they're coming out with a new baseball team. I don't know if you guys heard about this. The Wet Sox. And there's a weatherman that I heard about. I heard about this weatherman, and I have to ask first before I even go into that story, why do you need a weatherman in Washington State? Can you imagine what that's like? On Monday, there might be rain. On Tuesday, it's looking like there might be rain. And on Wednesday, there could be sun, but chances are your forecast is going to have rain. So I don't really understand why they needed that, but so a weatherman is out giving the report, and he's out on the wet pavement, and he falls down, and he breaks both his arms and both of his legs. So he gets to the hospital, and he called in about his forecast. That's okay, some of you guys will get that later, it's all right. So 2 airheads walked into a bar. It hurt. Yeah, that was a little bit of a squirrel moment, right? You guys know Squirrel, right? Squirrel! From Up, the movie. Anybody seen Up, the movie? Squirrel, right? And what squirrel, they're actually thinking about putting in the dictionary. I don't know if you guys knew that. They're going to put squirrel in the dictionary. What it means is, wow, I really like your top. It's really pretty. Where'd you get it? Do you know? Goodwill. That's a great place to shop. I like Goodwill. Yeah. So what was I saying? Squirrel. Yeah. What squirrel means is dude, I like your shoes. Those are really cool. I like those. Those are cool. So what was I talking about? Yeah. Squirrel. So anyways, are there any fellow airheads in the room that you're like brave enough, like I'm an airhead? So here's the real truth. You're not really an airhead if you think you're an airhead, because real airheads don't really know they're an airhead. And that's the truth, right? So you'll have airheaded moments. So here's how you know. If I tell a joke and you laugh, but you didn't really get it, so you turn to your neighbor and you say, hey, can you explain to me that joke? And then they explain it and you laugh again, but you still didn't get it. And then like a month from now, you get the joke and you laugh, then you have an airheaded moment. But in a month from now, if you just laugh and you don't know why you're laughing, you're an airhead. So I've had so many airheaded moments in my life. That's just like really bad. And it didn't take a lot for my family to tell me as many airhead things that I've done in my life. And my husband likes to make fun of me sometimes. So he'll tell me little, I don't know, he'll call me Lucy just today, right? He calls me names. And so I did something really stupid, and my husband made a name, and I said, honey, you gotta stop calling me names. And he's like, well, then you stop acting like a flamingo. I had to put my foot down. Once again, you'll get that later. If you laugh a week from now, you'll know. All right, so I've done some really stupid things. Did you know that you cannot put rice cakes in the toaster and that it actually says it on the outside of the bag? Yeah, me either, until I caught the toaster on fire. Did you know that Senior Living magazine is actually for elderly people? I gave it to my sister for her senior year of graduation. Did you know that if you put your parking brake on but you leave your car in drive, that it will actually still go down a hill, jump a curb, hit a tree, and break your back window? Yeah, me either, until it did. So I've done some really stupid things. Growing up, it's just dumb things all the time. And Airheads, we know when we've done, Airhead moments, we know we've done it. You know, we're like, okay, that was really stupid. When I was 18, there was a bunch of guys hanging outside the bathroom, and I was like, oh, I want to dump in there, and I'm going to go, like, get really pretty, and they're going to notice me. So I run into the bathroom, and instantly knew I was in trouble when I saw there were toilets hanging on the wall. And there's just no cool, smooth way out of that situation. You know they saw you go in. You know they're gonna see you go out. So yeah, they noticed me. But here's the cool thing now is like with this new, transgender bathroom, like multi-gender, whatever they're called, I don't know, bathroom. I kind of like that because now when I walked in, the whole word confused has a whole different meaning. So, okay, that one probably didn't get in trouble, that's right. Me and Amazon, we have a love-hate relationship. I love to order from Amazon, but I hate when it comes in the mail because it never looks like it's supposed to. I recently did a dinner theater for 400 people, and I ordered like these really great bowls and cups, and they were like really good priced, right? And they came in the mail, and they were like Dixie size and Barbie size. I saved a lot of money on food though. Actually, the dumbest thing I think I've ever done, I got a Mustang and I took it down to Discount Tires. I was super proud of it, and the guy came out and he's like, ooh, Stang, and I'm like, I know, Stang, I got the Stang. And so he walks around, he checks all the tires, and he goes, can you open the door so I can check the number? And I was like, sure, so I hit my remote, and a car 2 lanes over opens. It's not my car. So we take the walk of shame to my actual car, and the guy actually says, oh, I see we've downgraded. Thanks, tire guy. But I'm not the only one with these problems. I'm at the Dollar Tree, okay, and this woman has all these items on the conveyor belt, and she's like, excuse me, ma'am, how much is this? And the woman's like, $1. She waits a few seconds more. And this, $1. And I'd love to say that the story ends there, but the woman had a lot of items. And this, and this, and this, and the amount never changed at the Dollar Tree. I'm at Walmart, and the cashier is putting my vegetables and meat into the same bag. And I'm like, ma'am, can you not do that? I'm like, you're gonna get, bacteria on my vegetables. And she's like, I've never heard that. I've never heard that. And I'm like, well, because the top of the knowledge train is Walmart, and if she doesn't know, obviously it's not real. So, and that's a little mean, but it's true. I'm at El Pollo Loco, and I order a salad, and I order a water. And I sit down to eat it right towards the front, and the cashier comes out, she grabs a tray of sugar, she walks over to me, and she says, would you like some sugar for my salad and my water? And I said, no, I'm good. She puts the tray of sugar back, doesn't go to the other people that are behind me. She puts the tray of sugar back and goes back behind the counter. And I'm like, okay, either I'm not very sweet, or I'm an alien and have an Edgar suit on. And if you've never seen Men in Black, you won't get that joke. All right. So I have done a lot of really stupid things in my life, and other people around me do a lot of stupid things. But I grew up with the biggest airhead on the planet. Her name, we'll call her Mary. She'll watch this and think there is actually a Mary. She spent my whole entire birthday party like looking at herself in the mirror, and she probably laughs for no reason all the time. But we went out to get tacos, and you guys have had tacos, right? It comes in the styrofoam containers with the foil on it, right? So we come in with the tacos. Mary and I put it out on the plates, and then we sit down to eat. She eats about 2 bites, and she turns to my mom and goes, "This is really good, Mrs. Porter. Did you make it?" Yeah, that was my friend Mary. So let me give you one more story and I'll get off the stage. So, and we can't do an Airhead set without at least one blonde joke. And I grew up blonde, so I feel like it's okay to do a blonde joke because I'm actually, people are like, "You were blonde?" Yeah, most of my childhood. So, there is a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde witch. And they're all been put before the firing squad. Okay? And the captain yells, "On your knees, you witches!" And the brunette yells, "Wind!" And a tornado comes and it takes her away. And the captain yells, "Ready!" And the redhead goes, "Earth!" And a dust devil comes and takes her away. And the captain yells, "Aim!" And the blonde goes, "Fire!" All right, I'm Kimberlee with 2 E's. You all have a good night.